The next question, my kitchen has very few cabinets and I struggle with using them efficiently. Like I just said before, you need to look at each room and the space that you have to work with. Prime real estate in any cabinets or drawers that are easy to get to. That is where you want to store things that you use most often. So, a few items that you use routinely most often would be dishes, glasses, silverware, pots, pans, cooking utensils, things like that. Those are non negotiables that need to claim a permanent space inside of your kitchen. You want to house those items as close to where you will use them. So, dishes and glasses would be near the sink or the dishwasher, pots and pans would be near the stove and oven, and so on. Things that you use sporadically can go in another room. So maybe a shelf in a bedroom closet, maybe that's where you can keep your Christmas dishes or your Thanksgiving dishes. If you have dinner party dishes, like big serving platters when you have guests over for dinners, maybe you want to store those items in a tote and put that underneath a bed. If you have a shelf in a basement or a garage, you can put appliances that you do not use frequently, like a steam bath canner or, let's see, a pressure cooker for making soup in the wintertime. Remember, like I said before, your home, your rules. You can store your things anywhere. Another thing you could do if you're really short on space in your kitchen is to consider getting rid of gadgets that you can live without. So instead of a motorized can opener, maybe you can use a hand crank can opener instead, and that would free up some space on your kitchen counter. I used to have an electric can opener and it took up space on my kitchen counter. And then I got into this phase where I wanted nothing on my kitchen counters except for my coffee maker and my toaster. So I got rid of everything. I got rid of my electric can opener. I bought a hand crank one from the dollar store. That was probably 6, 7 years ago. I still have that hand crank can opener and I've never complained about it. And my kitchen counter has less stuff on it. Maybe instead of a heavy stand mixer that you only use once or twice a year, you could just get a hand mixer, one of those small ones that can fit in a drawer and not take up counter space. Instead of a garlic press, why can't you just use a knife to smash the garlic and put it inside your recipe? Instead of a popcorn machine, can't you just use a microwavable package instead? Try to rethink the items that you invested your prime real estate space in and see if you have another plan that you can try. Now, if you're going to get rid of a gadget and replace it with something smaller, I would not get rid of it permanently. I would set it off to the side and test drive this new gadget out for a month or so. And if you're okay with the smaller or not using the new gadget at all, then you can go ahead and donate or give away the bigger gadget. Edna said, right now, my KitchenAid is lovingly on display on my laundry room counter. That's awesome. Edna, I have the great big KitchenAid mixer. I don't know why they're so heavy. I swear they must weigh 20 pounds. I used to use it every single day because I made pancakes every day for my kids for school. Now I use it twice a year. Maybe, well, more than that. I use it to make birthday cakes. So what is that? 4, 5, 6 times a year, plus for making Christmas cookies. It is in my pantry on the floor in a really hard to get to area, but it's space that I don't want to not use. So that's where my mixer goes. I have to slide it in. And when I want it, I have to slide it out and I have to pick it up and carry it all the way to my kitchen. It makes sense to have it in this out of way space because I only use it like less than a dozen times a year. And it frees up prime real estate inside of my kitchen for items that I do use more frequently. Okay, when in doubt, add more space. You can add a pot rack to hold pots and pans and free up that cabinet or drawer that you're keeping them in now. You could put a shelf on your kitchen wall and put all of your oils and spices on that shelf and free up a drawer or a cabinet. You can put a hanging file folder and hold all of your pot holders and towels. You can put that on the back of your door in your kitchen and put all of your pot holders and towels and free up a drawer to keep other things in. You could put a basket on the inside of a cabinet and put all of your foil and baggies and saran wrap and cellophane inside of that and free up another drawer. You could keep all of your silverware in crocks on the counter and free up a drawer down below. You kind of have to look at things in a roundabout way that is unique and see if you can create space where you didn't realize space was available.